A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant diplomatic encounter, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy arrived at the White House on August 18, 2025, to meet with President Donald Trump. This meeting comes on the heels of Trump's recent discussions with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska, where the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine was a central topic. The atmosphere was tense as Zelenskyy donned a formal black suit, a noticeable shift from his usual casual military attire, signaling the seriousness of the occasion. As he entered the Oval Office, he was greeted warmly by Trump, who complimented his appearance, stating, "You look fabulous in that suit." This meeting not only served to address the immediate crisis in Ukraine, but also included key European leaders, including French President Emmanuel Macron and British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, highlighting the international dimension of the ongoing conflict. The backdrop to this high-stakes meeting was grim, as reports emerged of Russian airstrikes on Ukrainian cities, resulting in civilian casualties. In Kharkiv, a drone strike killed 10 people, including a toddler, raising alarms about the escalating violence. Zelenskyy, addressing the media before his meeting with Trump, emphasized the urgent need for support from American and European partners, stating, "We need to stop this war, to stop Russia." The recent attacks were seen as a message from Putin, indicating a refusal to consider a ceasefire. Zelenskyy's previous visits to Washington had drawn attention for his relaxed clothing choices, often criticized for lacking the formality expected in diplomatic settings. However, this time, he appeared to have taken the advice of his advisors and opted for a more conventional look. A Ukrainian designer had predicted that Zelenskyy would wear a military-style suit for the meeting, suggesting that he was aware of the optics involved in such high-level discussions. As the meeting unfolded, the humanitarian crisis in Ukraine remained a pressing concern, with Zelenskyy reiterating the need for faster delivery of U.S. military aid to combat the advancing Russian forces. The situation was further complicated by Russia's recent territorial gains in Ukraine's eastern regions, which many analysts viewed as a strategic move to strengthen its position ahead of negotiations. While Trump had previously expressed disappointment over the lack of a ceasefire agreement during his meeting with Putin, he remained optimistic about the potential for future discussions. The international community is watching closely as these negotiations unfold, hoping for a resolution to the ongoing conflict that has claimed thousands of lives since its inception. As Zelenskyy and Trump engaged in discussions, the world held its breath, waiting to see if this meeting would pave the way for a lasting peace or if the cycle of violence would continue unabated. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.